enough distractions. We're talking about the Emiru bombshell. Emiru, I think it's been about 18 hours ago now. She uploaded this, the last 3 years of my life, trigger warning Miskiff. Pretty much just entirely exposing sort of abuse that she underwent while they were dating, which spoiler alert, they were dating. And I just wanted to kind of highlight some of the stuff that like I found honestly quite shocking.
And I mean, a lot of people already know this, but I'm just gonna come out and say it. We started dating, we were in a relationship.
The area of where we are now, where we kind of end up in the timeline, is Emiru talking about how he was threatening her.
At TwitchCon, he approached one of my employees, threatening them and saying if I ever talked about him, he would destroy me. Multiple people have told me that his plan was to claim that I kill animals and that I killed my own rabbits, since I had several of my rabbits pass away over the course of 3 years while I lived with him. Okay.
Like, see what I mean? That this is actually like some heavy stuff, which again, this is where we end up. So they were dating in, I believe, 2021. And now, most recently at TwitchCon, he apparently threatened one of her employees that if she comes out about this, he's going to fucking blackmail her and lie, which is ridiculous. Those are the 2 points in the timeline. What's happening in between? Well, I've prepared a whole ass document that goes through every single one of the biggest claims that she makes, plus actual evidence, because these people all live their lives on stream. There's evidence of this, it just happened. So like, this is why this is just so absurd to me. The very first big claim that she made was that while they were dating, Miskiff was physically abusive. He would throw stuff around the house, throw stuff specifically at her. He would make holes in walls by punching them. And the biggest accusation was that he gave Emiru a black eye. I usually keep my emotions turned off in these situations. Yeah, but these are just allegations. We don't know. That's everyone hold your horses. These are allegations until I'm gonna show you the clips, okay? I'm gonna show you the clips.
He would throw bottles, like plastic bottles with liquid in it, not like glass bottles, at me, despite me telling him like I didn't like it and it scared me and I bruised very easily. He would throw his phone at me. I would tell him, you know, it scared me, I don't like it. And one time it even hit me in the eye, which caused me to get a black eye, but he always, you know, was like, oh, it's an accident. And I was like, oh yeah, it's an accident. Like, you know, of course I'm not gonna think that, you know, he's, yeah, I just, at the time, I just kind of was, you know, I just brushed it off. And looking back now, I feel like that was kind of the start of him testing my boundaries, if that makes sense.
The big allegation here was that he would throw stuff around the house, you know, throw stuff at her specifically, and essentially just like cross the boundary like every single chance that he got. So what I found really interesting was ever since this happened, people have started finding clips of him, specifically with his ex-girlfriend Maya. Like, okay, so people in the comments were justifying it, saying like, if you get your hair cut like this, like, you know, go bald, people will smack it. But even from the way that he's cutting your hair, like the clip starts with her saying, ow. It's super aggressive. I used to cut hair just for my friends and stuff. You don't do that. That's going to hurt. Like, that's just a no-brainer. At the very least, you can admit to that. People have been looking into the claim that Emiru made in regards to getting a black eye. Apparently, this is evidence of the black eye that she was talking about.
I actually had like a small black eye from running into something, and no one could tell.
So here she alt tabs and you see all the tabs that she has open. And one of those tabs is a snipping tool that apparently shows evidence of the black eye. And by the way, from the first thing I've noticed in this clip, even on her eye, I don't know if I'm speculating here, it does look like this one has a little bit more makeup, but I might be just hallucinating that. But either way, you see this down there in the corner, which it's, again, not super intense, but it does look like this right eye has a little bit more bruising, I suppose I should say, which again, just not good. Definitely the right one. Yeah, exactly. Like you can see it like right there, like just on the upper eyelid and even on the bottom one. You see the bruising in the inner eye. Exactly. Yeah. So like, again, very coincidental. Like she ran into a wall around the same time that the accusation was made that he gave her a black eye, which again, not super conclusive, but doesn't look good for Mr. Miskiff. But let's keep going because that's not the only allegation that she made. As I think most people would know, that abuse doesn't necessarily have to be physical.
At the time, he also would more often do things like going, like if we were driving in the car together, he would be going like 150 miles an hour. And like one time he even said like, well, now we're both gonna die, like threatening to kill both of us. And this wasn't like even necessarily because of me or like because of something I did a lot of the time. Like one of the times that it happened, it was because we were just getting food and he was on his phone and he saw that Mr. Beast had put out a video and Mr. Beast had invited another streamer and he was like, oh, Mr. Beast invited this guy to his video, not me. And I was like, oh, well, you know, like, huh, yeah, I guess so. Which led to him going 150 miles per hour in the car and talking about killing himself while doing it.
he would go like 100 miles an hour while threatening to kill himself. And as we come to find out later, he does this a lot during arguments. And ironically enough, he's done this with, again, his ex-partner Maya. And this clip, by the way, starts off with another sign of how like neglectful he is, or just like doesn't care about his partner. And again, I just find that so incredibly gross. But so these are two clips here. I'm gonna play the first one as well because it's just gross.
I'm not talking.
So Maya's down here.
Well, nobody asked you to, so.
I'm not doing anything.
Okay.
Look at her face. She's so uninterested.
She said no.
Maya unimpressed. That's what that was.
2 Starbucks bags of Starbucks
Like,
I got you over
Jesus.
the past 2 days.
Oh my god.
If that was
Throw it back. Throw it
yeah,
back.
there better be.
Like that's... It's small behaviors like these that are so indicative to like the larger pattern. Like the fact that you would even feel comfortable to do something like that to anyone, let alone your partner, is at the very least disrespectful. Like you can at very least acknowledge that. Maya doesn't look instantly shocked to be. That's what I'm saying. It shows a pattern of behavior. And the big issue here, I'll kind of go dip my toes into a little bit of spoiler talk. My big problem with like the way he's acting is it's so entitled and childlike. This is something you would expect like a 13-year-old to do, like act out. You don't do this towards your partner, but he seems to have a predilection towards acting out. Whenever he's upset, he will let everyone know he's upset through behavior, right? Through outward expression of that emotion. And here is by throwing it out. I'm pretty sure he was upset because like he was showing her that he like went through all this effort and then this happened. But yeah, so this is the first clip. Again, just showing a pattern of behavior, but that's not what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, because we had the accusation from Emiru that he would essentially use suicidal language while going 100 miles per hour on the freeway. So this is with her podcast
there's
with
something about
Cutie.
being trapped in a car with an angry aggro man. That is like the absolute most helpless thing, dude. I did a guy that would go like 100 miles an hour on the, like we would fight in the car, which was never my decision. Like it just always like happened. Like we just would like fight in the car and then he'd go like 100. And I would like literally like beg him to slow down. I'd be so scared and I'd cry, and then he would not slow down until I apologized.
Whoa.
So then I
Whoa,
started
indeed.
driving only. Like I wouldn't let him drive me anywhere. But then if we'd get in a fight while I was driving, he would like pound my ceiling in my glove box.
Ooh,
He would like
that's scary.
scream and like hit the ceiling and like hit the glove box and just like scream profanity and scream like he would like just call me terrible things while he was doing it. And then I'd pull over and be like, get out of my car, and he'd be like, no. And then I was like, well, okay. Because what am I gonna do?
Yeah, what are you
What am I gonna do?
Ah, yes, normal behavior, not exactly. So this is, to my best understanding, where we're at, where it's not necessarily, the focus isn't necessarily on the abusive, like physical abusive behavior, but more like psychological abuse. Like this is clearly abusive. You cannot have someone in the passenger seat as you're flooring it and then be like, oh, you're wrong, I'm gonna kill myself, this, we're both gonna die, you need to apologize. Like that is abuse, like through and through. That's just hardcore abuse. Well, not hardcore, but it is abuse. And that's not the stuff that should be rationalized or excused. Like already we're off to a terrible start. There is evidence to suggest that he does partake in this behavior from his ex-girlfriend. The next one was that he just overall has this sort of like abusive or like very clout hungry perspective, and that he several times throughout the relationship engaged in it. So again, let's have a listen to what she says, and then, you know, we'll give our opinions.
I'm live. He's live. We're both streaming, and like I said, you can go find all of this. This is public. There are clips of this. We're both streaming the Rust event, and I thought it was.
So sorry, some context because I definitely went too far into this. So there's a big Rust event with drops. Both of them are streaming at the same time, which they didn't do throughout the relationship because again, Mizkif had a problem with it because Mizkif has allegedly has problems with people being bigger than him or, you know, having a bigger platform than him. So this is the first time in a very, very long while that both of these people are alive at the same time.
It was going really well. I thought everyone was having fun. I was like, oh, this is great. Everyone's, you know, doing the same thing at the same time. We're all hanging out. You know, we're gonna have fun. Like I was really, really excited. And then I start seeing in my chat, people start saying unofficial Miz raid, and I'm like, what does that mean? And then I check my Discord messages, and he's messaging me. He's saying like, Emmy, you know, I'm gonna kill myself. I waited, or I'm gonna KMS. I waited so long for this, etc. Basically, he was upset because I had higher viewership than him. That's literally it. I had higher viewership than him, and like I said, this is during an event, so there were drops. Like everyone knows when there's drops, like it's not even fucking real. But yeah, he starts messaging me. He's really upset. I tried to tell him, I was like, bro, you should come back and play. Everyone's having fun. Everyone's like wondering where you are. But yeah, he ended the stream. And then I'm still live, you know, trying to act like nothing's wrong. And in that house, I had a glass door so I could like see this was happening. He was walking behind me, making sure that I knew he was there. And by the way, so There were many ways out of that house if he wanted to leave the house that were closer to his stream room. He intentionally chose the door that was right by my room. I feel like that's pretty apparent, at least to me. He starts walking behind my stream and slamming the door so loud that my noise gate can pick it up. So even people on my stream are able to hear this is happening. And he slams it so hard and so many times that the front door literally broke. The lock did not work anymore. It didn't work for months, and it would just make this horrible sound that I would have to hear like every fucking day. But anyway, so I hear him back there doing this, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So I tell my stream, I'm like, hey, guys, I'll be right back. I get up and I go talk to him, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And he's like, Emmy, like, I hate all you guys. Like, all you guys do is just take from me, and like, I'm just done. Like, I'm just done. And I was like, this is like really happening because of Rush Drops? And he was like, I don't know what else to do. He was like going off on me, like basically saying that he hated me. And I was like, well, I don't know what to do now. And he was like, go finish your stream so that people don't know anything's wrong. And I stop in the back.
Anyways, so she made the claim here that I want to know psychology around this. I honestly, I'll have a take on this at the end, but I honest to God think that this is a sign of like, very rarely will I say that equality can be attributed to someone being a man. But in this situation, I unironically do think that this is an example of a man who grew up without ever growing up. Like, this is child behavior. This is the type of behavior you see from a kid who always gets his way and then doesn't get his way, and then he just doesn't know how to react. He's experiencing a lot of anger and just doesn't know how to handle it, and he expresses it towards the like outwardly towards the world. I mean, egotistical big-headed bitches exist for male and female, but yes, probably male. I'm not saying no. So the actual behavior is not pertinent to any one gender. Males and females can exhibit the same source of behavior. The source of behavior here is just anger and never learning how to deal with your own anger. The reason I attributed this to men is because men, I feel like, need to be taught from like a very early age. They have a presence. Like, I don't know how to describe it, aside from the fact that like men can just be fucking scary, and like you need to kind of handle that in a way where not to. I didn't want to be saying this, but like unironically, like it's gonna sound cringe, but like with great power comes great responsibility. Like as a man, you tend to be stronger, so you need to be able to deal with any sort of negative emotion that would make you outwardly express that and just deal with it so you don't. Do you guys get what I'm saying? Like, this is why I'm saying it's specifically pertinent to men. I feel like a lot of men aren't taught this, that like you don't get your way, you start sensing this overwhelming rage, which again could be attributed to just even having fucking higher testosterone. You don't know where to put it, you start doing this stupid shit. It's just about learning to handle your emotions. Specifically for men. I feel like that's a pretty reasonable take. But anyway, so here she made the allegation. The stream was ended early and he went by her door specifically, slammed it so she would hear, and just specifically made it very clear that like, hey, I'm crashing out, and because of that, you can't be happy. The sort of behavior that he exhibits. And it's all, again, stems from viewership, which for the record, just to be super, super clear, Mizkif himself has admitted this.
I couldn't understand what was happening. My viewers were dropping, Maya's were only going up. And there was a part of me that thought that I was going to be smaller than her, and I don't know if it was my ego or what, but I couldn't take it. I felt like shit. And I was on the phone with Austin, and then XQC, I somehow got on a call with him, and he talked to me for hours, making me feel better about it. And he did. And I genuinely, after talking to him, felt a lot better.
So even
I don't think he even realizes what he did for me.
Even by his own understanding, he has a problem with this. And unfortunately, there is just more evidence of this specific thing happening. This isn't. Here's a clip with him and Maya.
I don't have more viewers when I'm doing sponsors.
You had 7,000 viewers when you were playing the Crane game.
I had 14,000 this morning IRLing at the nonprofit.
Okay, I didn't need to hear that.
He gets upset when I succeed.
No. Okay. No. I used to get upset. I'm not kidding you, chat. I used to legitimately get fucking pissed because I'm like, are you fucking serious? I brought this bitch into the world, and now all of a sudden she's fucking growing faster than I was. Because I was going like this.
Even her fucking reaction in the back, like, bro, shut the fuck up. I brought this bitch into the world. Dude, it's your girlfriend. How are you talking like this? Like, the arrogance to even say shit like that. And again, we have more clips on the way to just how, like, brazenly he talks about this sort of stuff. But you get the point. This is a cloud-driven dude who acts out whenever people's viewership is, it's better than his. And specifically the people he brought into the fucking game, according to him. And that's just all to set the groundwork for the next clip, which is without a shadow of a doubt the most damning.
Today is the Rust server. Chat, I'm excited. We got some stuff. We're gonna start talking to people again. We're gonna hang out a little bit.
Got raw pork.
I'll fucking take it.
Would you like some raw pork?
Yeah, I'll fucking take raw pork. Hell yeah.
Enjoy.
So I thought, why not build a house up here? We
I can pay rent in your house.
So here we have Emiru's viewership. At
Wait,
the very
check
top we
this
have
out.
Miss Gibbs.
Come here.
Ooh.
Not bad, huh?
House. Wait, our houses literally look exactly.
So there we go. Emiru's viewership goes up. Yeah, like yeah, and the change up. Like, look at him. This man is fighting demons. He's fighting demons. He's not happy.
I want to see Emmy. I can't believe you guys are in separate houses.
Biggest sweats, you retard.
I chose the bear. Feminist.
Yeah, let's go. Let's do it, dude. We'll join the resistance.
Unhappy with 20k as well. I know. Like, I'm here with like
Going
fucking
wrong?
7
Yeah, my
people,
bad.
and I'm happy. This guy's 20,000.
No, I hardly slept last night. That's why I seem tired today. Because I'm honestly fucking tired.
Because he's tired. Yeah, yeah. He's
I'm pretty
tired.
tired.
Oh, I'm so tired. Oh, I'm
tired.
so tired. I'm just tired. I'm just tired. How am I seeing a grown-ass man?
Alright, I'll see you guys later.
Bad his girlfriend is successful.
I will
Exactly.
see you guys probably tonight, if not tomorrow.
So he ends
I need a
stream.
nap. I'm fucking zooted out of my mind.
He ends stream, which again, like, dude, like when I stream, I don't even have my own viewership up. To have your girlfriend's viewership up and fucking monitor her is diabolical. Like, holy moly. This implies he's fucking tabs on everyone just so he can get exactly. Yeah, he has tabs open. This is abnormal. This isn't regular behavior. This is like straight up something's going on, dude. So remember what Emiru said. She said that he walked past the exit next to her room, slammed the door really, really hard so she could hear. Just keep that in mind as we watch this clip.
Oh, he
Guys,
did?
Listen, why are
Her
we
learning
all
about him
out?
ending stream.
Like, we haven't murdered. Like, we haven't pillaged.
There we
like,
go,
We
boom.
haven't had to do what we had to do to make it here. Where we she had a one-hit advantage. She was coming after me. I had
Boom.
to attack back.
What the fuck is this?
What are you? Was that a test?
You said
Well, I have some cloth in my house.
Like, I'm sorry, but this is actually disturbing. She is the flinch. Exactly, the flinch. She's flinching. She's fucking flinching. Dude, like, this is ridiculous. Like, this is the type of shit that, like, unironically, if I saw my fucking partner flinch at me doing something, I would fucking die inside. The fact that you're inflicting this is just disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, but, like, Miskiff can go fuck himself for this. These sort of, like, outward displays of emotion, like, bro, fucking do something. Go to the gym. I don't know. Also loud noises when she has pets. Exactly. Like, dude, what is this? What kind of man acts this way? What kind of fucking toddler? Bro, I know children that are more mature than this. Jesus, like, oh, that is just like that actually makes me like angry. The apology video gonna be crazy. Wait till we get to it because he's responded. This man responded right away. Oh, he's an idiot. He's a fucking idiot. Anyways, so this is the stuff that we have evidence for. It does continue. Well, I will say an unfortunate degree. This has been the sort of I guess the cliff notes for the more psychological. Again, some physical, mostly psychological abuse. What she goes into next is like I think sexual abuse in all honesty, or at least attempted sexual abuse. There's no more like clips for this point. I'm just gonna let her say her piece because again, there's nothing really I could show here that proves any of this happened. But again, I do believe what she's saying.
A week after this breakup, he asked to come over to my house and talk from closure. He came to my house and I was crying like crazy because the emotions were just very high because I was dealing with a lot of major shifts in my life as a result of me attempting to start to try to distance myself from him. So yeah, we were just talking and I was crying a lot. He started to try to comfort me by hugging me while I was sitting on the couch and holding me really close to him.
Yep, I agree with that, Creative.
When this was happening, we hadn't talked in quite a while, and I'm usually very uncomfortable with being touched a lot by people that I'm not in a relationship with. But I let him hold me while I was crying. And he started kissing me in my face, and I let him do it. I was still sobbing a lot. And then, suddenly, he tried to climb on top of me and aggressively shoved his hand down my pants. And I screamed. Yeah. And when I screamed, he jumped off me like a cat, like. And instead of apologizing or checking if I was okay, he said, "I feel weird now. I feel like I did something wrong. I have to go." And he immediately left my house while I was still crying. without checking if I was okay or anything. And at the time, I was still making excuses for him, and I was still afraid of causing trouble for other streamers around us, or like, you know, making things weird for viewers. I know that probably sounds crazy, but like I just felt this pressure, like I had to try to keep things together, if that makes sense.
So yeah, again, actual, like, I believe this is at the very least evidence of inappropriately sexual behavior. Like, I don't know what else to say. That is gross. Like, it's just gross. Someone's like crying, like going through an emotional moment, and you take that as a moment to fucking, you know, get it on. Like, dude, like, not the time nor the place. And it's gross. Like, there's no more clips for that specifically that I can show, but with everything that I've seen, I believe her. So I have a couple more clips that I couldn't necessarily pinpoint to a specific claim, but it just shows the kind of just the person he is. Just that's all I can say. So this is again him with Maya.
Shut up. Excuse me. Don't talk to me like that, Matthew. Sorry, Maya. No, it's not funny. Every time you do it, it bothers me. It's just me kidding around, Maya. Well, it's not funny to me. I don't think it's funny. I don't know why you say it to me all the time. Because it's funny, Maya. It's just me trolling. I don't even realize I say it. Well, start paying attention to what you have to say, because it's getting really annoying that you do this all the time.
The fact that you found this conversation that many
Redditor guy with 1 million plus camera.
still not serious enough to you is annoying.
Shut up. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti.
Like, again, like, dude, what the fuck? Like, he's playing it off as a joke, but like, clearly it's not a joke to her. Tell me you hate your girlfriend, damn. Like, it's not even hate your girlfriend. It's just show her no fucking respect. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if you, she said it well. Like, if you can recite the entire argument I'm going to make, maybe, you know, fucking, like, it shows that you remember it, but you don't care enough about your partner to actually like act on it. So that was one of the clips. Here's another one that I wanted to look off. Oh yeah, oh my God. This is where it gets to stuff that I believe is like this is physically abusive. Like, I'm sorry.
I think Miz is coming up here, but I think his chat ratted on him.
Oh, spam when you say something, Maya.
Chat
They
cheated.
spam for like.
Loser!
Oh, there he is. He's
Loser!
Third place. Wait, that's third place. That's
Loser.
Third place.
See what I mean by menacing presence? Like, you just have a presence. Even the threat of violence is enough to like to fuck with you. Like, look at he's just standing there. Bro is just a fucking just there, like roaming.
That's third place. That's third place.
Loser.
Third place.
loser.
Second loser.
Loser.
Matt, if you broke that headset, you are DMing Shroud right now.
We double dropped it.
Pick up my headset.
Go get the sim jar.
Throw the sim.
Like, look, like, what the fuck? Like, brother, what are you doing? Bro comes in, says jack shit, rips off her fucking headset, and fucking waltzes out. Hello? 911 call. They want to know what the fuck's happening. Over being called a loser, pathetic. I don't even think it's because, like, if you look at the clip.
I think Miz is coming up here, but I think his chat ratted on him.
I think Miz is coming up here, and again, there's like going to be some psychosocial behavior analysis, but like, I think Miz is coming up here, voice cracks, sighs, clearly anticipating, knows where this man is in the house. Like, I'm sorry, but to me, those are like at least indicators that something is awry. Like, that's just gross. Like, I'm sorry, but any one of these clips just on their own is gross. But when you have clip after clip after clip, it shows pattern of behavior, and it's just, dude, what are we doing here? What are we doing? What are we doing? Those were the specific behaviors he exhibited towards, well, I mean, obviously towards fucking his girlfriend and stuff. There was one thing. So what Emiru did was she leaked a bunch of DMs, and there was one that I wanted to look at specifically. I don't want to read all of them. There's some later on that I'm going to read. This one is egregious to me, so I'll read it out. I'm sorry, not a day has gone past without these last 4 months where your final words to me haven't echoed in my heart. I waited at your door to think I knew what I wanted, but I was wrong. I told myself I needed to be alone, but I had missed out on being single in my 30s. Jesus. I convinced myself I needed space, freedom, distance, but the truth was I was afraid of convenience. Whatever people may see on the outside, online or whatever else knows this. I've been lost without you. Yes, I've missed every single day. I've cried more times than I can count just thinking about your smile, your laugh, the way you say merp, and those 30-year-old breakups with girlfriend. List to regret it. I'll probably watch the VOD later. I'm gonna say it now. This is put really eloquently, right? Like, this is phrased well. This shit is ChatGPT. Brother, this guy used AI to tell his ex-girlfriend that he's been psychologically abusive to take him back. You see those M dashes? They're everywhere, these M dashes. We all know that AI hyper fucking uses those M dashes, and it's so obvious to tell when someone types like this. And again, look at how structured it is. Look at this. Look at this. The paragraphing. I'm sorry, paragraph. Do you do this shit over Discord? Like, this is chat. This is AI. This is 100% AI. Like, she even put it through like a detector, which again, those things don't work. But the eye test proves it. Like, look at M dash everywhere. M dash. Most people, if you tell them to do an M dash on the keyboard, don't even know how to do it. 30-year-old man, by the way, exactly. Saying that you missed out dating in your 30s is crazy. Like, by 30, like, I would wager that a good chunk of the population has children or is married at the very least. Again, not necessary, but saying that you missed out on dating in your 30s is fucking cringe. Like, dude, vom, like, just fucking ick, gross, whatever. Anyways, I wanted to point that out. I found that hysterical, and I want to end, because this is unfortunately, or I guess I should say fortunately, where we come to the end of the clips that I've stockpiled. I just want to end this with some clear rage bait on Miskiff's part. So this is when they were allegedly broken up, and I just want to play this clip. I think it's funny.
You know, one of my favorite collabs was Emery, bro. Oh my god, Emery was so cool. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Dude, everyone was like
so these guys are they're rage baiting him.
Was gonna tap in with us. That's the thing. Because we were
look at his face. Look at his face.
Emery, when she popped up, I was like, dude, Emery was like I'm not gonna lie, everyone's been so cool so far, except for like, I feel like there has to be like a cancer. Like, there has to be like a reason people like, you know what I'm saying? It's always gotta be that one person. But definitely, like, Emery was definitely probably one of the best.
You think that phases me at all?
Yeah, it does. Oh my god, it does.
I don't even understand. Bro, you can't hurt me. There's nothing you can do.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm not talking about anything.
We collabed with Cinnaboni and Emery the other day.
That's great. That's fine. Enjoy yourselves, brothers.
Brothers.
Whoa, bro, are you okay? Are you good?
Are you good? Yeah, I'm good. I just gotta go to the bathroom. Like, give me a minute.
Dude,
I'm fine.
It's okay.
I know it's okay.
Dude, wait, what's wrong?
Are we in therapy or something? Bro,
What did I say?
Oh my god.
You said you're gonna collab. That's cool.
Oh my god. He's not good. Middle-aged man about to cry after Mario and Luigi Loki rage baited him. Definitely rage bait, yeah. Like, look at him, bro. He's fucking fuming.
Everyone's been like having way more fun and doing way more cooler things.
What even are you?
I fear that'd work on me too. Yeah, the difference is you don't abuse your partner. At least I hope so. He's psychotic, yeah. Those eyes.
Thank the Lord. Thank the Lord. You would have brought down the vibe for Emery, dude. Yeah.
He's sweating. Fact. I should fact at the same time.
Wait, Emery's actually.
Anyways, so that's where the story up until now ends. I believe I've covered everything, or at least tried to cover as much as possible. Fuck, I hate Miskiff. Like, I never watched him before. Definitely won't watch him now. The stream was just drama. Well, so far. But look, we've come to the end of where this story specifically with Emiru ends. There is Miskiff's response, which I'm going to be covering next. I'm going to be live reacting to it, so